What's up, guys? Me, Jeff Gustafson, coming at you with episode 7 of our Raw Trainer File today. We've got a special edition today. We're not going to really go through a topic together. What we're going to do instead is we're just going to go over some things that are on our minds. Okay. So, what have you been thinking about lately, Jeff, in regards to training? Nothing else. I don't need to know your other thoughts. Just your training thoughts.
It's gonna be training and diet.
Okay.
So not just
sure.
not
It all
just training.
it all encompasses. That's fine.
So one of the things that's been on my mind lately is clients and just anybody having an internal locus of control, right? So a lot of clients and people just in general, like we all do it. You know, we put the blame on things that are out of our control. Okay. So for example, on your diet, you talk to a client, you're like, oh well, the weather wasn't good this week, so it just got me down. Oh, I had something going on. I had an event come up out of nowhere, right? You're just kind of taking the control out of your hands, right? And I feel like that kind of just sets you back a little bit because it kind of leaves you helpless almost in a way. Instead of actually taking responsibility for your actions and what you do. I feel like that's a game changer right there. That's gonna.
I agree. I mean, but it's people do that because it's easy. It's easy to blame other people or other things, I guess, for why we failed or why we didn't do something or why that happened to us. Like, it's very easy to just be like, oh, it's because of this or that, and never really take responsibility. But I also think it's actually really freeing to take the responsibility because, you realize like I can control the outcome, right? So I think it's a freeing feeling to be like, I get to control whether I'm successful or not, or whether or not I work out today. The weather doesn't get to fucking determine what I do.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Yeah. It's up to you, and when you get that internal locus of control, it is that like calming feeling almost in a way where you're just like, all right, I can do this. Like things are gonna come up. You're gonna have issues, but it's how you handle those situations and push through. Push through them and learn from them too. That's a big thing too, is learn from those mistakes. Like, hey, all right, so normally this pops up in the middle of the week. I'm not going to be able to stick to a routine or whatever. So take a step back, think about it, see what you can do to work around the issue. There's always going to be a solution.
Yeah.
And by just blaming it on whatever, it takes it away, takes that responsibility out of your hands, and it's easy to, like you said, blame it.
It's true. So true. Some things I've been thinking about, like my mind this week has been all about time management, right? I've got just with everything, like everything going on with, with our business right now, things are starting to ramp up a little bit, so I'm trying to, make sure I'm producing content, for our Facebook and Instagram pages. I'm trying to make sure I produce this content, right? As we're speaking, I have 2 Raw Trainer File videos that I'm in process of editing to get out there before this one's you're even going to see this. Making sure I'm, keeping up with, getting people into the studio to talk to them, making sure I'm keeping up with my own workouts, making sure that I still have time in the evenings to spend with my family, my son, wife. It's just like things just keep racking up, and it's just like, God, man, I need to control my time a little bit better. There's not enough hours for the time I'm allocating to the things that need to be done. And there's a multitude of other things, but those are kind of the main things. So. I'm gonna, just trying to wake up earlier and just get stuff done in the morning, basically. Just because what I'm doing now ain't working, So if you're feeling, man, I don't have time for this, get up earlier.
Get up earlier, or just see where you can. I guarantee you, there's probably things that you do throughout the way that you could optimize your time too. If you like really think about it. For example, we were talking earlier when we were sitting in this room chatting. You're like, I could be getting work done right now, but I'm chatting. You know what I mean? Like just little times throughout the day.
Yeah, I think it's more times like when I look back, it's not like I'm wasting huge chunks of time at once, like just wasting time with like watching TV or whatever. It's like it's little chunks throughout the day. That little 15-minute conversation there, that 10-minute conversation. Maybe I take 10 minutes and I'm scrolling through my social media, mindless scrolling, not doing anything meaningful with it. I'm taking little chunks. Before you know it, I bet I'm losing at least 2 or 3 hours every day just from like little meaningless
yeah.
things that
Yeah.
I could definitely optimize a little bit better for sure.
Well, they all add up over time. You know, any
Yeah.
more bad habits is gonna just add up over time. If you don't, you know, especially if it's something little like that that you don't need to think about.
Yeah.
I was gonna say one more thing about. Oh, we talked about this earlier. Social media in the morning. So one thing that's helped me is making sure that I get a few things. You know, I read a little bit in the morning, do a little meditation, and then start writing. And I'll do that for an hour or 2 hours, and then I get on like email, social media, whatever it may be, just because that helps me kind of set the tone for the day instead of being like, oh, what's going on out? Oh man, this person pissed me off, or oh man, that's kind of frustrating. You know what I mean? Or you get an email from a client or something like that, and and it can affect you. You don't realize it, but you know it affects you. So it's like, you know, setting the tone for the day by trying to stay away from that stuff. Because too, I remember before I would wake up, like get on Twitter or Instagram, and I'd be laying in bed and just scrolling, and the next thing you know, you're like, shit, I've been on here for 15 minutes already. You know, that's time that you could be. That could have been time that you could have been reading or whatever it may be. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's true. You know, and guys, check out you know, go over to Jeff's bio on Instagram. Check out his click on the link and check out his blog. He's got some really good articles coming out too here. I'm pretty excited about the one that's coming out. Give people just a real brief description as to what this new blog is going to be.
The new one's going to be about NEAT. We kind of talked about it in our last video, whenever we post it. But this one's going to be about NEAT and how, you know, it affects weight loss, and basically, you know, steps you can take to get your activity level up. If your weight loss is stalled or even post weight loss. Because that is a big issue too, is weight regain. So the article is going to go into some ways to kind of combat that and make sure that you don't regain all that weight you lost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be good stuff, guys.
And our seminar.
That's right. Yeah. So check it out. So November 16th, we're going to be holding a Raw Trainer Files Summit/seminar here at Freedom Fitness Anytime. Right. I'll put the address in the description, but you can also check out our Facebook page for it. We have an event on Facebook. We're going to be covering the diet principles of losing fat and gaining muscle, right? You know, so if you've ever get to a point where like, man, I'm just not sure where to start with gaining, losing, maybe you're at a plateau, whatever it is, come check this out. Learn where you might be going wrong. But these are just the basic principles that everyone should know.
Yep, absolutely.
It's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for some more information about that as it comes. Who knows? Maybe you win some free stuff if you show up. We'll see.
And you get to see you.
Oh, yeah. You get to see me.
And maybe an awesome picture of you.
Shut up. I hate you. Yeah, guys. So those are our thoughts today. Just some random trainer thoughts, you know. So take responsibility. Create that internal locus of control. Manage your time. Get away from the time wasters. Get up earlier. Get stuff done. And be awesome. So... until next time, guys, this has been the Raw Trainer Files. Peace.